Hi Pisces. Thank you for your patience again. I am figuring out a solution. We are going to be installing Wi-Fi here, so in 10 days everything will be back to normal. But right now I'm filming every day and I have to go through the city to upload the videos because it's not possible here. So, but there's a solution to every problem, right, Pisces? It's when there's a problem, it means there is a solution. Life needs life. If there's no movement, if there's no pressure, how can we feel the movement of the energy? Pisces, right now I have a spread here of oracles and I do another video of the tarot right behind this. But you might be feeling at this time that you are confused a little bit. We just passed this full moon in Aries that was very fiery. And we did get this card here, Fire and Water. Number 2, stillness amidst turmoil. Feel emotional integration. So Pisces, try to stay put in calmness and as much breathing as you can at this time, because there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of maybe triggers, people being more aggressive, just overall a sense of feeling that your beliefs might be changing, that you don't know exactly who you are or what you're feeling. The feeling is very strong here as well, but also in all of this kind of scatteredness, trying to find focus, trying to find action. And we have all of those planets that went direct very recently. And this end of October really is pushing us to go into a path to focus, and it's hard because we might not know exactly how anything is going to pan out, how anything can work out. But there's a sense here of trying to letting things flow. You had, by the way, the numerology is 2 6s, so 6 6, and then you had definitely 11 and 33, 2 masters number. And a strong focus on emphasis on light, on focusing on the light, focusing on the positive, focusing on, yes, I'm going through all this turmoil, maybe people are around me going through this, but there's a need to, as we're grieving, we're transforming. This is a sign, if you're feeling you don't know exactly who you are or what you're supposed to be doing, very confused, that's the best way I could put it right now. There's a need to keep going, to trust the process. You got here Syrian emissaries, dream for the new earth, time now for a magical life. So you're definitely in the time where you are starting. It's just the first steps of this beautiful life, magical life that you can build for yourself. But at this time you might be feeling like, I have no clue how anything of this is possible. But you have creation here, number 6 again, unique expression, flow of creation, joyfulness. So the hint here is to continue following your joy. What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel you? Regardless of the people around you, regardless of what is going on, a particular relationship, love, emotions, feelings, what are you feeling inside that is sparking a sense of deeper truth, of purpose? You have here know and flow as the love you are, bliss, arise. With all those dolphins here, arise. So there is here a knowing deep down in each and every one of us that is trying to come through at this time. It feels like that there's filters that are kind of blocking. But it's funny because it's asking us to step into letting go, actually, and not trying so hard to understand how things can work out, how things can, this masculine brain, trying to go more towards, okay, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna receive, I'm gonna be more in contemplation, I'm gonna slow down, I'm gonna not be so contracted, just breathe through it, try to feel tenderness within you. Because when you're contracted, you're not allowing the heart to actually open and come through, the vibration of the heart. And yes, you are going through this grieving. Yeah, we have this butterfly, which is transformation with this blue color, but a need for willpower here. So a need to, as we're grieving, as we are letting go, it's painful to let go of what we thought we were, or maybe emotions that we thought we were very strong, we knew this or that, but sometimes, right now especially, it feels like we are kind of very hermit, like not really caring anymore, not really. And it is a sort of strength for Pisces, because Pisces is always so concerned about others, about the external, what is around Pisces. But right now there's a very new feeling, and tell me if you're feeling that as well, of just being okay with surrendering to the moment, to the universe, to, okay, I don't know anymore, I've been trying, I've been pushing, I've been, when it comes to my work or this relationship or being anxious or, all of that stuff, and now just kind of completely letting it go. Just, I don't care. And it could be a sort of energy of depression, but it is not Pisces. It is actually dying, and yes, dying is a sort of retreating in an extreme way, but it's also for you a way to go deeper and get the insight that is needed. We have number 13 again that came out in the last reading a couple days ago. But then with all that, you have changed the scenery. So that feels like that, like your whole world is changing, like your whole way of seeing things, of being, just everything is just no longer the same, or you're feeling it is changing. You're having the intuition of that. Also, this might be that you might need to change the way you're doing things, your routine. It could be where you're doing things. Maybe if you're used to, I don't know, take your coffee in your house, maybe it's a matter of taking the coffee in a cafe or going somewhere else. So, this is just an example, but is also, maybe it could be changing your decoration, your room, how, there's a cleaning that needs to happen externally as well that could help you internally. Like, it is a new path, it is a new life, and you have this start anew. Again, this butterfly here with this yellow color, which calls to the solar plexus. Now here, coming to the light theme here, you have see the light, number 33. You have focus on the light. Look at that. Turn on the light. Spread the light. And diving for light. I mean, 5 cards, I think. It's crazy. So there's this need to really come back to something much more simple, which is basically not having an opinion on anything, but solely feeling the light inside yourself. You have this card here, 33 as well, Heaven Sent, that we had at this other reading as well. Look at that. This is when you're in meditation, the third eye. It's completely white light, completely unfiltered. And it calls to this card actually, Coral's wisdom, colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. So whatever you're starting, don't lose faith, because yeah, it might take some time, but great works that are stable long term, could be a relationship, take time, need patience. So there's also this joy coming with this sunflower here, and the light is at the center of this flower. And the sun again is the light, it's the masculine energy. You know, we just had this full moon in Aries, the moon being very feminine, but it was so much fire felt in this moon, and it's still being felt. It's this sense of masculine willpower that we saw here that needs to really take place, and in a very paradoxical way, this fire brings the peace. And I would say that this fire is to be used for the focus, for when you're meditating, when you're having trouble really coming back inside, because we might be very, very triggered by the outside right now. So there's a sense of really needing to, by soul willpower, spiritual power, bring ourselves back, always, every second, here in this white light. You can visualize this light as well. It could really help you here. But I need to, as we are feeling this negative pull downwards, because it's hard to see anything clearly or with light, we need to create that. We need to know that it's there, to have that faith, and to actually have the concentration needed to go here inside. Because this is really what we are. In this image you can see, this is our light body. We are not just this flesh. When you concentrate just a little bit, without force, without being pushy, you know, the masculine energy can be here, is called to be laser focus. It's more of the fire, the charge. It's not the animal force, because we're asked to let go as well. So it's by letting go you can actually concentrate and focus inside. By letting go of the thought space, of the mental space, you're able to let that electrical charge rise. Remember we had this arise card with those two dolphins coming up here from the water. From the water we rise. That's what it's calling to. And here you had, what is it? Going beyond normal. So we are. That's what's happening. We are going beyond normal. Right now it's not normal. This end of the year is not normal. It's a lot of us might be having dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching here. We might be taught at this time. We might have a guide in the physical form, the spiritual form, spirit guides, angels, whichever, that could be very significant. But all this is about finding this peace in the focus. And that's where we find our home, we find the light, homeland here. And again, this turtle that is calling to going step by step, slowly but surely, but you arrive home. This is your destiny. And maybe the destiny is the journey as well. You know, not being so, using the masculine energy in balance with this feminine. We said the moon is very feminine, but we just had the Aries, which is really the guerrero, which is the fighter, the initiator, that will go for what he wants, you know. So it's really important that we channel this energy, not in an aggressive way, but in a focused, very arrow focused way. By the way, we're entering, the sun was in Libra, yeah, and so now we're entering Scorpio in a few days. I don't know when you will get this video, but it will be pretty much will be in Scorpio season. Scorpio is going to have to do with a lot of transformation, of going deeper, of its shamanic work. It's really dying to be reborn, and really feeling. Scorpio is a water sign. It can sometimes be forceful, and we are asked to not go there, to find again this true balance here. Honor the masculine, again, this masculine energy, respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. So the divinity within yourself that has this inherent power to take action in a very focused way. Yeah. Some of you that are in relationships, we definitely have a feeling a very strong bond here with air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. Some of you need to breathe more. Right now you might be finding yourself in a situation where you literally can't breathe, like you're feeling a little bit short breath, and that's a little bit of anxiety, of panic, where you're not in your normal life. Maybe you are within a group of people, you're not, you haven't found your space, which is really crucial for Pisces. And that calls for even more focus internally. When externally you are in a place where you're not feeling safe or not feeling where you want to be, maybe you have to be at your parents' house for a time. I'm doing ventilation. I have a ventilator, but it makes noise, and right now I want to make sure that this video gets to your ear. So there's a sense here of, if you're at your parents' house, obviously it's not the best, because you can't really be in your own set of, this is my life, there's still the past, there's still those other energies. So again, just focusing on the light and letting the burden lift. You have water flight. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. You might be feeling very contracted physically, again, can't breathe, all that stuff. That's why there's this need again to more meditation, to focus on the lightness of your body, of relaxing your jaw, relaxing your back, relaxing all of this. And just, this can be done by letting the light do its job. All you need to do is focus on light within you, breathing, slowing down. In this card, see the light, you have those two kids here. Could be kindred spirits as well. They're flying, that are back to pure joy, to really life itself. And I feel that right now, that's what you want. You just want this simple, this true love, this true life, this true joy. And you're kind of tired of trying to figure everything out, right? Trying to make things work. You just want to be true to who you are at this time, Pisces. And it's really important, because once you really, right now you're being forced to that, so it's hard. But just know that you are being transformed into a deeper being, a stronger being, deeper within. And Scorpio is going to help with that. It's not going to be easy, but again, November, December, we just have 2 months left for the end of this year, and I promise we have Jupiter going into Pisces on the 26th of December, Pisces, and this is going to bring much more abundance, maybe a sense of things going the right way, right? Things making more sense. Yeah. You have here, say thank you. So this has to do with maybe a relationship. I'm seeing that, a masculine bringing flowers to a feminine here. It could be just, in all of this, trying to understand men, trying for the feminine, trying to understand how different we are, but how we can be complementary, not expecting so much anymore, not being like everything needs to be perfect, because it won't be. It's not life, right? We started with that. There has to be a problem for a solution. There has to be movement. If there's no problem, there's no solution, so there's nothing happening. And in a deeper sense, there is nothing happening, but in the sense of this being incarnated in this body, we need to go through this movement as well simultaneously. Yeah, Pisces. So definitely here, creativity is asked, to step into that. And for that, you need to step into the feminine brain of more flow, letting things come to you. But for that, you need to be inside yourself. You have creativity here with this fat moon again. And some of you, you know, are rediscovering pleasure as well with Hather, which has to do with the feminine energy as well, is to really come back to your body, nurture your body, be more tender with your body. There's a need for that at this time. Pisces has been pushed into many directions and many energies around, and it has been hard lately to really come back to who we are, really to our own energy. It's been hard, but it's doable, it's possible, it's what we need to go through right now. We need to go beyond ourselves to come back to ourselves, right, Pisces? And definitely all this has to do with feelings and emotions. We have the snake here, the fire, there's the burning that is happening, Pisces, definitely. And if sometimes you feel, Pisces, that you are really overwhelmed, that you are giving too much to others, you have give yourself the best, yeah, and you have put others first. So there's balance where sometimes we need to, when we're focused on ourselves, we can feel blocked. And sometimes when we selflessly give to someone else, so you know, it helps change our energy. It helps the energy flow better within ourselves when we're helping others. But again, it's this balance, because it's you giving yourself the best, but also not closing yourself off where you are your own worst enemy. You know, it's again finding this fine line between the masculine and the feminine, giving but also receiving, giving the masculine, receiving feminine. Yeah, Pisces. So it is definitely very subtle what is being channeled here, but it's beautiful. It's just, remember, the theme here is turn on the light, especially here with a relationship. If there's a need to, you know, here I just feel so much silence, but also a new beginning. We had started new as well, and saying thank you. You know, maybe thank you for small things, you know, not always seeing the worst in another person, because again, we all have those darker sides, and maybe finding forgiveness where we can just let go at this time and not care, but not care in the sense of not being like a kid, oh, I don't care, you know, but being more centered. Again, be refocusing inside, so that really, if we see only the light within, we will start seeing the light within maybe the people that where we saw only the dark. And so it's important to allow ourselves to change our perspectives, because it's a very transformational time here. And after Scorpio we have Sagittarius, which is going to be more like, okay, now we go, and the eclipse season at the end of December. So major shifts are going to be happening there. End of November have the lunar eclipse, and then a solar eclipse, which is going to be huge shift. So be prepared for that. Right now it's still this, okay, we're starting to move forward, but we have no clue where we're going, a pressure to do something, but really trying to not falling into that overdoing, just relaxing, focusing on the light, and receiving, and taking small actions, planning, and meeting the new universe halfway. Yeah, Pisces? Finding your groove again. We'll find the groove again, Pisces. Okay? Just continue by practicing moment by moment. That's all that is asked, okay? I love you, Pisces. I hope you're well. I will see you very soon in the tarot reading, actually. And yeah, I'm going to be filming every day now. Take care. Bye-bye.